Hi, Capricorn. Thanks for stopping by. And now let's go ahead and get started. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Ten of Pentacles. So you're starting with money and you're ending with money. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and just read right from the start. So with your Two of Pentacles, we are talking about balance and adaptability, knowing that you can get things together to keep yourself afloat financially. And that's really a great card to have. And so you like to know what's up. You like to know what's ahead for you, Capricorn. So that is a really good card for you, where you are really thinking about the big picture. You're thinking about what's ahead for you and keeping that balance financially. Really, I can't imagine anybody who doesn't want that. But for you, Capricorn, it's really nice. And with that being the first card, that's going to be how your week is going for you. Really good balance in your financial realm. So then we have the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, we are talking about persistence and really working toward a goal and feeling like it's on the verge of realization, like you are going to accomplish something. So with that Two of Pentacles saying that you're going to be really good at juggling finances or juggling your resources basically so that you can actually get things going. The Nine of Wands is saying, furthermore, you're going to be very good with that. Also knowing that vigilance and persistence may be needed. So they are definitely working together, because that moving your resources around, hate using the expression, but robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing that a lot lately. So the Nine of Wands is saying this week you are going to be very good at that, Capricorn. If not, the finances being really good to begin with, the Nine of Wands is just assuring you that you are going to be able to stick with it and make sure that that does happen. So finances should be nice and balanced for you this week, Capricorn. Then we have the Ten of Swords. And with the Ten of Swords, it's saying that you have been going through some conflict. You've had some issues going on in the recent past, and now they're coming kind of to an end. So you are going to feel some relief, feel like it's lifted for you a bit. So on that note, you do realize that there's a silver lining to your cloud. So you've been going through something and now it's coming to an end for you. So that sense of peace is a really nice thing. And you after you get to that point, that's when you can start to begin to restore what you had, or to begin something new and fresh and healthful. So that Ten of Swords is a really nice card, because it's saying you have the opportunity to get past what has been going on, and get yourself back together and get yourself back on track, feeling like you are getting right back on the horse and keeping it moving. Then you have your Eight of Swords. And with your Eight of Swords, it is talking about being very patient and knowing when to act, knowing, keeping yourself in check and knowing when to strike, knowing when something should happen. Also, it talks about feeling a little trapped because you might be acting a little bit against your own nature. It might be your nature to jump into things and not necessarily wait for the right timing, just go for it. This is a time when you need to do that. So feeling a little bit trapped because you're trying to have more constraint than normal, Capricorn, that's what that Eight of Swords is talking about. But it's in your nature to be kind of reserved and keep your constraint. Keep constraint on what you feel you need to. So I don't think that you're going to be feeling trapped per se, but you definitely do have to have some patience this week, because all of these things are saying that it's going to require some juggling, some, diligence. And so, yes, being able to stay on the right track and trust in your perfect sense of timing, your right timing. That's going to be very important for you. Then we have the Lovers, your one power card. So with the Lovers, even though it pictures a man and a woman and Cupid, the Lovers to me also represents just balancing your desires with the wants and needs of someone else. So being able to think of what that other person or other people in your circle need or want. So, and really that is kind of a good, not necessarily definition for love, but if you do love someone, you should be concerned about what they want as well. And try to blend those two things. Don't be selfless. Don't give up everything that you want or you desire. But definitely be considerate of your partner, because eventually if you either give in to them or what they want all the time, or vice versa, that's going to be some animosity. There's no way to get around that. It's human nature. If you are selfless in every single situation, especially if it's someone you're in a long-term relationship with, you definitely want to balance that. Again, we're talking about that balance here, because if you don't, it will be a big problem in the end, and then you're going to have more to deal with. So the Lovers are reminding you to love yourself as well as the person that you love, whether that be your best friend, that be your grandmother, that be your parent, you have your husband or wife. You have to love yourself like you love that other person, and be mindful of yourself as well as them. So that positive alignment of how you believe and how you act, very important. So Capricorn, it's just reminding you of that. Don't go off the deep end. Even if you're in a new relationship, like a new love relationship, and you just want to do everything for that person, remind yourself, balance, not just money. That Two of Pentacles is not just talking about money. The balance and the juggling, that is something that needs to happen in life, and especially in love. So definitely keep that in mind, especially Capricorn, if you're in a new relationship, whether that be a love relationship, friendship. When you're new in a relationship, you tend to want to give your all and not think of yourself. Don't do that for long. It will be a problem. Be balance. Balance is your key this week, Capricorn. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. With the Ten of Pentacles, we are talking about generational money or generational wealth. So it could mean an inheritance, but it could also be something that just gets passed from generation to generation, like how you handle your money, being able to plan wisely for your future, just how you handle money in general, and it's from how you have been trained to do it. So when you have the Two of Pentacles starting out saying that you're going to be really good at balancing your money, able to juggle your resources to make sure everything works well, well then on that note, we are talking about how you handle money. And you probably learned this. So if it isn't necessarily from your upbringing and your childhood and your parents, it could be how, as a young adult. So just be mindful of your money and be aware of your relationships in general, Capricorn, and it seems like everything will be working for you very well this week. And that is what I am seeing for you. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you.